are these really pretty glitter pine cones, and all you're going to need are some pine cones, which of course you can get at AC Moore, some Mod Podge, and some glitter of your choice, whatever color you'd like. And that's basically it. So you just want to paint your Mod Podge all over your pine cones like so. And then you're going to take your favorite color glitter and sprinkle that on top of the Mod Podge, and that is basically it. These are so easy and they turn out really pretty. I put them in a nice glass jar and I think they just look so adorable. Next, I'm going to show you how to make this really pretty snowflake garland, which is so easy again. You're just going to need some fishing wire and some snowflake ornaments, which you can get at the dollar store. They're so cheap, and I'm just going to be taking some hot glue, lining that on the back of my snowflake, and then I'm going to be placing the fishing wire on top of that. You just want to make sure that the fishing wire is going down the middle of the ornament, and you can add as many snowflakes as you would like, and all you have to do is hang this on either your wall or your curtains or whatever you want, and I think it adds to the winter wonderland theme, which I really love. Now, it wouldn't be a winter wonderland without some snow, so I'm going to show you guys how to make some snow-covered candles and mason jars. So first, you're going to need some Mod Podge, some Epsom salt, which is basically like bath salts, and you can purchase this at Kmart, Walmart, Target, and it basically looks just like snow, so that's why we're going to be using that. So what you want to do is take your Mod Podge and cover your candle with that. And I'm using a candle from the dollar store just to make this even more cheap and inexpensive. And then once I'm done covering that with Mod Podge, I'm going to roll it around in my Epsom salt, and it's going to make it look like snow. And it's so pretty. I love this DIY. But if you don't want to do a candle, you can totally do a mason jar. So I took some tape. I taped my mason jar to give it some kind of design. And I'm going to cover it with Mod Podge again, just like the candle, and roll it around in the Epsom salt. And once you're done that, you're going to peel off the tape, and you're left with this really pretty design on your mason jar. And then I basically just filled my mason jar up with some more Epsom salt, and I put a tea light candle in it. And it's so simple, but it makes your room look so wintry. And last but not least, I'm going to show you how to make these shabby chic ruffled glitter trees, which are made from coffee filters. I know, it's crazy. To make these, you will just need some styrofoam cones, and the first thing you want to do is trace your cone onto a coffee filter. Then you just want to take your scissors and cut out a circle, and you want to save that circle for later. So now I'm going to take my coffee filter and put that on top of my cone, and I'm just going to hot glue that into place. And now I'm going to take that first piece, which I said you had to save, and I just marked the first piece so that you guys knew. And I'm just going to be tracing that piece onto a new coffee filter. And I'm just going to repeat the process until the entire tree is covered. And for the top, it's kind of tricky, but I'm going to leave the directions in the description box so you guys can check that out and follow along with it. Now I'm just going to be fixing the ruffles, so just making sure it's very fluffy. And I found these really cute snowflake pieces from the dollar store, so I added that to the top. And now I'm going to be taking my Mod Podge and painting the very edges of my ruffles with this. And then I'm going to be sprinkling some glitter over top of that just to make it more girly and pretty. These are pretty easy to make. All you want to do is just make sure that your tree is very fluffy. And I found that a bigger cone or a taller cone actually makes your tree look better. As you can tell right here, I think the bigger one just looks prettier and it looks more like a tree. But overall, these are so cute, and I can't believe they're made out of coffee filters. In my winter wonderland, you guys will see my winter shadow box, which I think makes my room very wintry and so much fun. So this DIY is very easy to make. You're just going to need a shadow box frame along with some cardstock decorative paper that matches your room. So first I'm going to take the frame off of my picture frame, and I'm going to take that and trace that onto my cardstock paper and then cut it out with some scissors. And now it's time for the fun part. I'm going to take this fake snow, which I found from AC Moore, and I'm going to add this into my shadow box frame. It's so glittery and so girly. And I'm going to take my cardstock paper and put that in, and then assemble my picture frame like I would normally do. Once you're done that, you will be left with a picture frame that is a winter wonderland in itself. And then I'm going to take these stick-on glitter letters that I found from AC Moore, and I'm going to spell out "Let It Snow," but you can totally write whatever saying you want onto your picture frame. And lastly, to spice up this picture frame and make it super girly, I'm adding these snowflake stickers and adding these to the front of the picture frame. I put this picture frame next to my tree, which I think makes it super girly and fun. Speaking of fun, look how cute these furry letters are. This is so easy to make, and you can make this into any furry phrase that you would like to. I just decided to spell out the word joy. So you can find these cardboard letters from AC Moore or Michaels, and then some fake fur. And then I'm just going to trace the letters onto the back of the fur, and I'm tracing them bigger than the actual letter itself because I'm going to use some hot glue to fold it over the sides. So as you can see, that is exactly what I'm doing. I'm just taking some hot glue, putting that onto the cardboard letter, and then I'm going to just fold over the excess to kind of give it more of a clean look. And I'm going to just repeat the process for all of my letters. And like I said, you can spell out any word that you would like to. You can spell out the word merry, you can spell out the word snow, which is why I think this DIY is super customizable. And I also think the fur just gives your room a very wintry look to it. And once we are done hot gluing all of our fur onto our letters, I'm just going to take some scissors and cut the fur a little bit just to make it look more clean. And that is basically it. This is how it turned out. I put it on my entertainment center along with these cute little trees that I found from Hobby Lobby and this adorable furry house, which is from Home Goods. And last but not least, I'm going to show you guys how to make your own no-sew holiday pillow. This is awesome because it's very inexpensive and totally customizable, which is why I love it the most. So for this, you're going to need some placemats. You can find these at the dollar store if you want, or you can go to Home Goods and get a pack of 4. Mine were $9.99, and I made 2 pillows by only spending about $10. So basically what you're going to do is take some hot glue and just outline the edges of the placemat and then add the top placemat on top of that. And you're just going to repeat the process for all 3 sides, leaving one side open so that you can stuff it with some pillow stuffing. So like I said, this DIY is so easy because you don't even have to sew the pillow, and it already gives it a clean look because you're using placemats which are already hemmed. So now I'm going to take some pillow stuffing and I'm going to stuff my pillow like a turkey. And I'm just going to make this according to how I like my pillows, so I'm going to make it very fluffy. And once I'm done that, I'm going to close up the last part of the pillow with some hot glue like we did in the beginning. This is so easy. It's so ridiculously easy, and it's so affordable, and you can do this for every holiday, which is why I really like it, because I know some pillows can be pretty expensive for just a holiday seasonal pillow. So I put it on my bed along with these cute snowflakes to make it very wintry, and I just think it adds a nice final and